Om.
ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः।
Bhagavad Gita, 16th chapter, entitled Daivasura Sampad Vibhaga. Sampat here means not wealth in terms of qualities. The qualities Daiva and Asura. Daivi Sampat, Asuri Sampat, and one more is there, Rakshasi Sampat. Daiva, Daivi Sampat means divine qualities. The Asuric Sampatti means the demonic qualities. Rakshasi Sampat means cruel qualities. Cruelty is there. So these are the three qualities out of which everyone has to develop Daivi Sampat, divine qualities, and should meticulously avoid Asuri Sampat and Rakshasi Sampat. One should avoid demonic qualities and cruel qualities. This chapter, or what Bhagavan Krishna is going to teach us in this chapter, has got its connection in the 9th chapter. There, Bhagavan has suggested Daivi, Asuri, Rakshasi, Sampat. But there was no occasion to elaborate on them because other few things were pressing. And he had to explain them first. Now, having explained whatever need to be explained, he is reverting back the topic that he has left just by suggestion in 9th chapter. Bhashyakara first introduces the chapter, what relevance it has got to the teaching in the past, in the sense how it is related to the 9th chapter. Please read Bhasya, Daivi, Asuri.
दैवी आसुरी राक्षसी च इति प्राणिनां प्रकृतयः नवमे अध्याये सूचिताः तासां विस्तरेण प्रदर्शनाय अभयं सत्त्व संशुद्धिः इत्यादिः अध्यायः आरभ्यते।
नवमे अध्याये सूचिताः. This is what was suggested in the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. What was suggested? Praninam prakritayah. Prakriti, disposition of living beings. Here human beings. Prakriti, earlier we have seen in some chapter, is the sanskaras, the software that we bring in this life, and which starts from our very birth. At the time of birth, as a result of our past papa punyas, in the past life, whatever sanskaras, impressions in our psyche called prakriti, so that we bring is what is called as prakriti here. Of course, prakriti word has a different meanings, but here in this sense, it means the software that we bring at the time of our birth from the past life. Whose prakriti is? Praninam prakritaya. The pranis of living means humans. What are they? Daivi, divine qualities. Asuri, demonical qualities. Rakshasi, cruel qualities. So, Daivi, Asuri, Rakshasi, iti. These three qualities are the dispositions, the prakriti, the sanskaras of the past that every individual brings at the time of birth. And this was suggested in the 12th and 13th verses of chapter 9. Mogasha moga karmana moga jnana vicetasaha rakshasim asurim chaiva prakritim mohinim gataha mohinim ashritaha mahatmanastu mam partha daivim prakritim ashitaha bhajantyananna manasa jnatva bhutadim avayam. Arjuna, these people who are mogashaha, whose aspirations in life is in vain, khao, piyo, maja karo. Even animals do that. There is no worthwhile goal of life. The mogasha, all ashas, all hopes, aspirations are useless. Moga karmana, all that they do is useless, in vain. Moga jnana, all that knowledge they acquire is useless. From newspaper onwards, this has become a habit now. How the country is being cheated, etc. And these people, how they pose themselves as great people, serving the country, etc. All useless information. Not only that, other things also. Vicetasaha, avivekinaha, don't have viveka. These people are what? Shritaha, they resort to Rakshasi and Asuri Prakriti. Whereas Mahatmanastu. People who have got viveka, who abide with the Shastras, who pursue the path of seeking Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, those who are devoted to Ishvara, Mahatmana, Partha, Mahatma Partha, what they do? Daivi Prakritim Ashrita, having resorted to divine qualities, Mam Bhajanti, they seek me. Their only goal of life is to discover who the Ishvara is, who am I, what is my final goal of life. They have seen the futility of khao, piyo, maja karo. You must be knowing Bali Chakravarti. Bali Chakravarti was Prahlada's grandson. And he was a son of Virojana. And you know that Vamana Avatar and also you know that. And he was pushed to Patal. There he was emperor. All luxuries had come out. That yuga, he had lived for 10,000 years, enjoying all lavish royal luxuries. At the end, you know what happened? He got bored with those luxuries. Emperor's luxury, see, the life of emperor with full prosperity, etc. He got so disgusted with those luxuries and all that pleasures, etc. He started finding out, is there something more worthwhile other than his daily breakfast क्या है, lunch क्या है, crunches क्या है, dinner क्या है, entertainment क्या है, ये क्या है, उधर जाने का, इधर जाने का, ये gossiping, that gossiping. What is this? Is there something worthwhile? Then suddenly remember that his father had told him long back about Atma Jnana. Actually, his father, Virojana and Indra, had gone to Prajapati. Father came half the way, not knowing. He said, body is the Atma, etc. But as per this instance in Yoga Vasishta, it appears afterwards he came to senses and must have got Atma. His father had told something. It was not clear to him. So, then what to do? He goes to their guru, Asura's guru. Who is that? Shukracharya. Shukracharya was the guru of Asuras, but he was a jnani. Yes. But he went at wrong time. Shukracharya was about to leave for some deliberation somewhere, etc. Some meeting. And he went. And he requested that you have come at the wrong time. But anyway, briefly he said about Atma Tattva. Now this Bali Chakravarti, now think of 10,000 years rolling in a luxury, gets bored, disgusted with that. So like that, mature people in life they find there is no much sense in all these things. In spite of the best of accomplishment, death is always there. And afterwards, what happens, we know from Shastras. So these people, Daivi Prakritim Ashrita, having resorted to the divine qualities, ananya manasaha, with a mind not distracted from me, Bhagavad Sarupa. Mind is not distracted from devotion to Bhagavan. Mam bhajanti, they seek me. So in this manner, in the 12th and 13th verses of chapter 9, Bhagavan did suggest these three qualities, but they were not elaborated. So, tasam means of Daivi, Asuri, and Rakshasi Sampat qualities. Vistarena Pradarshana, to describe, to tell, to show in detail what all they are. This is Adhyaya Arabhyate. This chapter, 16th chapter, is being begun. How? Beginning as Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhi Ityadi. Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhi Ityadi is being now begun. Now, when it is said so, don't think that Bhagavan is telling all these things to practice. No, not all are not meant for that. Daivi is meant to practice. Asuri and Rakshasa are meant for discarding, to give up. They should not be. They should be given up. So that is made clear by Bhagavan. Continue. Tatra.
तत्र संसार मोक्षाय दैवी प्रकृतिः निबंधनाय तत्र संसार मोक्षाय दैवी प्रकृतिः निबंधनाय आसुरी राक्षसी च इति दैव्याः आदानाय प्रदर्शनं क्रियते इतरयोः परिवर्जनाय. श्री भगवान् उवाच अभयम् इति.
Tatra, there means what? Among these three qualities, among these three prakritis, Samsara Mokshaya Daivi Prakriti. Daivi Prakriti is elaborated by Bhagavan for this purpose. What? Says Samsara Mokshaya. Samsarat Mokshaya. To get freed from samsara, Daivi qualities are essential. Whereas to get freed from samsara, this also is necessary. What is that? Asuri and Rakshasa to be given up. Why? Nibandhanaya Asuri Rakshasi Cha. The Cha stands for Prakriti. And Rasuri Prakriti, demonical qualities, Rakshasi Prakriti, cruel qualities, Nibandhanaya Bhavata. They become the cause for bondage. Means they keep continued the bondage and the person goes to deeper and deeper depth of degradation. Iti, because of this, Daivyaha Adanaya. Therefore, Bhagavan is describing Daivi Sampatti for Adanaya, to take to cultivate. We should cultivate Daivi Sampat, divine qualities. So the Adanaya Pradarsanam, Daivyaha Adanaya Pradarsanam Kriyati. They are being described. Itarayoho. Itarayoho prakrityoho, of other two qualities. Parivarjanaya, to abandon them, to give them up. Because if you continue with the Asuri Rakshasa, you are bound to get ruined. So they should be given up. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, Abhayam iti. Read verse 1.
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhir Yoga Vyavasthitihi Danam Damascha Yajñascha Swadhyayastapa Arjavam.
The EV qualities are being enumerated. Abhayam literally means fearlessness. Now, fearlessness can be about anything. A seasoned criminal may be fearless in murdering someone. A daring person may be fearless about a lion. What fearlessness? Here, fearlessness is the boldness in living as per Shastras after knowing it. You know from the Shastras what is right, what is wrong, what should be done, what should not be done. Now, that is for information gathered, knowledge gathered. But one should have that guts, boldness, courage. That is what is called as the fearlessness in living up to it. Because the society, since society and everywhere, what is going to ulta only? Generally, this problem comes. No, corruption is going on. A person who is little dharmic knows it is not good. Somebody asked a question about this. I said, I can't answer this. I know what is, but it needs what? Abhayatva. So, there are people, I won't tell a name, a person got some, of course, he was serving in a very high level, got some arrears. Not only he, others along with his colleagues, etc., of the same rank or may higher and little lower. Some cheers, some not, big sum they got. You can imagine. Income tax was 30 lakhs. Actually, it had come under a certain category where they are not expected to pay. Others filled up this thing like that, but this person made some mistake. He put it on some other category, 30 lakhs. Ask the chartered accountant, अरे क्या यार, ऑफिसर को 50,000 दे दो, सब काम हो जाएगा. And it would have happened. But that man stuck to the values. He said, I want 30 lakhs were levied. Appeal, confirmed. Went to tribunal. Nowadays what happened? No? They have the target. 30 lakhs mil gaya. Itna thi, we collected. He failed in that also. He didn't pay 50,000 rupees bribe to escape 30 lakhs tax, which was actually speaking legitimately, he was eligible for it. And he said, I will take it as I have given donation to Ram Mandir Ayodhya. That needs abhayatva. I am not telling you some cock and bull. It actually happened. So abhayatva, the fearlessness to live according to the Shastras. Yes, virtually there is loss, great loss, but no, you stick to the values as such. So that needs extra qualities one has to develop. You know, the conditions that in many cases, as well the office, etc., where you have what liaising with someone, the government department, etc., nothing moves. In fact, the transport minister, Nitin Gadkari, said, I don't know what's in Maharashtra, use some word for that, Malpani or something. Without that, the file do not move. On the stage, 2 ministers were there with the head down. It needs abhaya. To begin with, loss will be there, but in the long run, gain is bound to be there. But it needs the guts. So better pray and develop it, because it is good, it's necessary for this, necessary for mumukshu. Abhayam. Sattva samshuddhi. Sattva here is antakarana. Purity of antakarana. This is not shuddha antakarana, which is calm and composed, quiet and not in there. Here, it is being free from manipulation of others by some pretext. Being free from cheating, being free from falsehood, being free from not keeping the words, means keeping the words. Being free from making false statements. Being free from manipulating some others by some pretext. Cheating, falsehood, not keeping promised words, making false statements. Even keeping words, something great. Because of this, keeping words, there was fight between none other than Rama and Hanuman. Again, for the same thing, there was fight between Arjuna and Krishna for keeping the words. Arjuna had given a promise and he didn't know who was the adversary. It happened to be Krishna only, there was a Krishna only, because some dispute of someone. Krishna told, look, don't be foolish. He said, Bhagavad, I know, but I prefer die than going against my promise. Hanuman happened the same way. Hanuman gave asylum to someone But his death was at the end of Rama. So Rama had promised something to someone. Both fight was there. But there it happened. Hanuman, he was Ram, 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 Ram. And Rama's arrows were coming and going round and round Hanuman. Finally, Narada, in both cases, Narada, from where it originated, he found a solution and made free from promises both Krishna and Rama. And case was withdrawn. So like that. So that is that. Keeping the words. Keeping the appointments. Small. Keeping the appointments. If you don't keep appointment, you are not keeping promise. You are wasting somebody's time. So that's why Mumukshu must be very careful about such things. Again, not coming in time. Give an appointment and not being present there. That also against promise. See, this disciplines the mind, which is necessary for gaining the Atma-Dhyana. Don't think that Atma-Dhyana is a pajama philosophy. You know, pajama philosophy? Loose. I don't know, nowadays it may not be. Older days it was a pajama philosophy. Pajama is a pant with a loose pant. Like that, loose. So therefore, this is Sattva Samshuddhi. Jnana Yoga Vyavasthiti. Vyavasthiti means sthirata, rootedness, steadfastness in what? Jnana and Yoga. Jnana here is Shastra Jnana, the knowledge gained from Shastra. Yoga here means Swanubhava, gaining experience in accordance with the knowledge gained from Shastra. Subjecting what is told in the Shastra to one's own experience, that is what yoga here. Vyavasthiti sthirata, steadfastness. Dana, now see. These are very high level of our common to all, general. Danam, giving in charity. From the society, from the world, taking only that much necessary for myself. Rest, sharing it, even if I earn it, sharing with others who are in need of it. That is jnana. Of course, according to one's capacity. Charity is always according to one's capacity. Dama, mastery over the sense organs and organs of action. Yajna, the sacrifices, performance of sacrifices, as told the Vedas, Smritis, and other karmas, Varnashrama karma. This doing that. Swadhyaya, study of Vedas according to one's own shakha. Means to which recension one belongs, that should be studied minimum. Tapaha, ascetic practices, which will be described in the next chapter, 17th chapter. Arjavam. Straightforwardness. A straightforward nature. Speaking what one thinks, doing what one speaks. Its opposite is thinking one thing, speaking something else, and doing still other things. And perfect alignment between thoughts, words, and deeds, actions. That is Arjava, straightforwardness, openness. And zigzagness in this is what? Anarjava. So these are the, of course, it continues. Still more are there. In second, they are there. We'll come to the afterward. Now let us see the Bhasya here. Read Abhayam Abhiruta Bhasya.
अभयम् अभीरुता सत्त्वसंशुद्धिः सत्त्वस्य अन्तःकरणस्य संव्यवहारेषु परवञ्चनामाया नृतादीपवर्जनम् शुद्धभावेन व्यवहारः इत्यर्थः.
So Abhayam, the meaning we have seen here in Samskriti says Abhiruta means fearlessness. So what is this? In whatever that is enjoined by Shastra, without fear, without any doubt about it, doing it. Anushtana. Anushtana, performance of what is told in the Shastras with all courage and without doubt. Why it should be done, must be very clear about it. And it should be done as told by the Shastra. This is in general for all. As far as Jnani, fearless is what? He laughs at the entire creation because he knows a big dream, mithyatva. In the wake of Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, the Jnani knows that the Jagat is mithya, just like the dreamer who wakes up knows that the dream was false. Fearless. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, suffering from cancer. Of course, pain was there, but no sense of loss. Body has its own dharma. Body which has taken birth has to die one day. It may be Rama's body, Krishna's body. The way of living the body may be different, but it has to end one day. As far as Jnani is concerned. Sattva Samshuddhi, Sattvasya. What is Sattvasya? Antakaranasya. Of Antakarana mind. Samvyavahareshu. In one's dealings with the people and the world. Vyavahara. In all transactions. While dealing with the world at large. Says, avoiding this. What are those? Paravanchana, Maya, Anruta, Adi, Adi for Vipralamba. We'll see one by one what they are. Paravanchana, Parasya, of other person. Vyajena, Vyajena will be by pretext. Vashikaranam, keeping someone else under one's control by some pretext, by some manipulation. That is Paravanchana, cheating others. Maya, the intention in the mind is something and behaving some other way external means trick, cheating others. Intention is different, but he doesn't expose that, but behaves some other ways. Andrutam, that is speaking false, lie. Adi for Vipralamba, this is deceit by not keeping promises or making false statement. So all these, giving up of all those things. Adi Parivarjanam, not simply giving up, totally giving them up. Because if you take to this, your mind always will in a state of turmoil. That mind is useless to gain Atmajnana. You are always thinking what is all to be done, etc., etc. In short, Shuddha Bhavena Vyavahara, giving up all hypocrisy, a clean conduct, a clean interaction with the people at large. Now, Jnana Yoga Vyavasthiti. Read Jnana Yoga Vyavasthiti.
ज्ञान योग व्यवस्थितिः ज्ञानं शास्त्रतः आचार्यतः च आत्मादि पदार्थानाम् अवगमः अवगतानाम् इन्द्रियाद्युपसंहारेण एकाग्रतया स्वात्म संवेद्यतापादनं योगः तयोः ज्ञानयोगयोः व्यवस्थितिः व्यवस्थानं तन्निष्ठता एषा प्रधाना दैवी सात्विकी संपत्.
Jnana Yoga Vyavasthiti. Vyavasthiti means Vyavasthanam Tannishtata at the end of this. Means Vyavasthiti, getting rooted or absorbed in that. Vyavastha Tannishtata. Of what? Jnana and Yoga. What is Jnana here? Shastrataha Acharyataha cha. From these sources, scriptures and the Acharya teachers. Atmadi Padarthanam Avagama. Avagamaha, now gaining knowledge, knowing about what? Atma Adi Padarth. Adi for Anatma. What is Atma? What is Anatma? The entire creation. Knowing this. Avagata, Avagama. This was Jnana. What is Yoga? Avagatana. About Atma Swarupa, etc. Whatever you have learned from the Shastra and Acharya. Svatma Samvedyata Apadanam. Apadanam, acquiring. Swatma samvedita means swanubhava, subjecting what is known through Shastras about the Atma, etc., in terms of one's direct experience. What should be done for that? Indriyadi upasamharena. Number one, upasamhara, withdrawal of indriyadi, indriya, mana, buddhi, from their preoccupation in the Vishayas. As a result, ekagrataya, the mind which has got single pointed concentration. Swatma samvedita padanam. Apadanam, gaining, acquiring. Swatma samvedyata. That is subjecting it to one's experience. Yoga. Those people who claim Vedanta is a pramana or experience, anubhava, atma is not required, may please go through this message. What Shankara has to say. They're not like wherever jnana vijnana comes. We have seen earlier also. Jnana vijnana, he says Shastra jnana and anubhava. In spite of that, if at all anyone argues, no. Shankaracharya was in the olden days. He didn't know much about the pramana. We are now advanced. We know more about the pramana. So, we can accept Shankaracharya, accept the place of pramana. He says anubhava. If that is the height of your wisdom, साष्टांग दंडवत, आप अपना देखो, हम अपना देखेंगे. If you are talking about the Shankara about idea, go up with the Sadashiva or Narayana. This means the same thing. They may not have the word pramana, etc., but we can prove that Atma. Actually, this problem is because clarity about what Atma Jnana is not there. Clarity about what Brahma Jnana is not there. If that clarity is there, it is evident that without being aware of my true nature, I can't know Atma. Without being aware of my hunger, I can't know that I am hungry. Without being aware of my anger, I can't know I'm angry. What you are talking of being aware of is experience. And that experience is not because of something else. In the case of Atma, self-evident. All that you need to do is undo, remove the obstructions that deny you your Swarupa. Once you succeed in removal of the obstructions, you need not do anything. Actually, my dear sir, at that stage, your pramana, Vedanta pramana drops. Because we say Vedanta pramana, Upanishad, etc. But at final level, Vedanta pramana gets reduced to akhandakara vritti. Pramana gets reduced to atmakara brahmakara vritti. By nishtha, in the finale of it, and there is absorption in it, that vritti drops. When, see, look here, what is the role of pramana? Means of pramana means of knowledge. The role of pramana is, the means of knowledge means to reveal you what you want to know. We have brought the Vedanta pramana, finally got reduced to akhandakara vritti, dropped. Tell me what makes you know your Swarupa. Your Vedanta pramana is out now. Laukika pramana, including Vedanta, is out, no access. Who makes you know your Swarupa? Atma itself. How? Without help of the Swayam Jyoti, Anubhava Swarupa. That very self-experiencing nature of Atma makes us know what I am. If you deny that experience, you will reduce Atma to an inert entity. So, at the final level, wherein even Vedanta Pramana has retired with all Anumana, etc., all other things, Shrutis and all that retired, what reveals you the Atma is Anubhava Swarupa. That is the grand finale Pramana. And if you deny this, you don't know what jnana is. You are reducing Atma Jnana to some information gathering. Anyway, nowadays IT this information technology. Atma Jnana. Of course, it is useful as Paroksha Jnana. Indirect knowledge is useful because you can proceed. But finally say, so don't take Shankaracharya lightly. No. He didn't know much about the Pramana, and I know about it. From Adi Guru onwards, they speak about this. Shastra subjected to this. Otherwise, Indriyadi Upasamhara. Why withdraw the Indriyas, senses? Why withdraw the mind and intellect from the Vishayas? They are posing obstructions. What do you mean by dhyana, meditation? Thinking of something by withdrawal from other things. If other things are what? Obstructing. See, look, if you want to pinpoint the culprit who denies us our Paramatma Swarupa, it is the mind. It is our mana. Buddhi means antakarana. It obstructs our Swarup. That's why all these disciplines, sadhana, chatusha sampatti, vairagya, etc., withdrawal, shama, dama, etc., daivi sampatti, which are going to be told here, for this purpose. That purpose what? Indriyadi upasamhara and ekagrata. They teach all these things and then says, Be very careful. You see, we can't just Shankaracharya, etc. We can't just brush them aside like that. The thoroughness they have got. More than thoroughness, they speak and write what they have experienced. Who can deny that? At one place in Sutra Bhasya, I think in chapter, 4th chapter of Bhagavad, or somewhere is it. I have got a reference somewhere. I can give right now. It says this. A Jivan Mukta is experiencing Atma Swarupa and the body, etc. Who can deny it? It is his experience. Because he says, because he knows it. From his experience, Shankaracharya telling it. Not information technology. So therefore, at least we should have that Shraddha in Bhashyakara. I have not understood somewhere I have gone wrong. Let me investigate. That's why in 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna was confused from what Krishna had taught him. One place he is praising knowledge, other place Arjuna you take to karma only, at third place is condemning karma. But see that request. Me buddhim mohayasi iva. Bhagavan, you may be right, but what you have said me as if, Iva, as if, what? Confusing me. What you said, that was a point, but I got not understood, but I'm confused. Like that, if Bhashyakara Shankaracharya says something, and it is contrary to my concept, let me accept. I must have gone somewhere wrong. Bhashyakara cannot. Krishna cannot. Bhagavan Shiva cannot. Bhagavan Vishnu cannot. Vasishtha cannot. Have that courage to accept the drawbacks in oneself. So therefore it says, Swatma Samvedyata Padanam Yoga. It is yoga. Subjecting the knowledge gathered in the Shastra to one's own experience on aparoksha anubhava. Direct experience. Aparoksha, direct, not on paroksha, not indirect. Yoga. Tayoho, of those two. What are those? Jnana yoga yoho. Of jnana and yoga. Vyavasthiti. What is vyavasthiti? Vyavasthanam. Its meaning is tadnishtata, means getting rooted in that, getting absorbed in that. Getting rooted, getting absorbed in the knowledge from the Shastra and its according experience. So this is the main Daivi Sampat. Now secondary, what are they? Dana, etc. I will see that.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम।